I came home seeing AP just left and my wife is wrapping a towel in my house. Hi everyone, welcome back to another Reddit cheating story. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell so you won't miss another cheating story goes live. Hi everyone. This is a really hard post to write, but it feels therapeutic to write this out. Hopefully I can get some advice along the way. My wife and I have been married for almost 10 years. We're both in our mid-30s. A few years ago, she decided she wanted to go back to college and get her master's degree. We both thought it was a good idea. Our married life was great and we were both very happy. It was the happiest I had ever been. When she started going back to school, life obviously got busier because she had more on her plate. After a few months, her behavior started to change. She'd stay out later than normal to study at the university library, or she'd meet up with people from class for various projects. Sometimes, she'd forget something at the office and have to go get it, even though it was late. I had a feeling something was off, but I had no proof. Everything she said made sense. Sometimes, I would verify things or try to find inconsistencies. But nothing. Everything seemed normal. I just thought I was being paranoid. One Saturday morning, I sat down to check my emails. We share a home computer, which she sometimes uses for homework. I noticed she forgot to log out of her account from the night before. Before logging her out, I see tons of emails from one person. I didn't recognize the name. So I went to her Facebook and Instagram accounts to see if she was friends with this guy. Nope. So I Googled him and it turned out it was her college professor. He was in his 50s, married and had 3 teenage kids. It looked like he was happily married. I was relieved and didn't think much else about it. The email seemed innocent. I remember when I was in college, I emailed back and forth with professors all the time. From then on, I never noticed anything suspicious. Again, I thought I was being paranoid. Some time goes by and life gets easier. She was really hitting her stride with school and she wasn't as stressed or busy anymore. We had more time together and we started building a house. Life was essentially on cruise control. Until the nightmare began. It was a Thursday and I decided to come home early and surprise her because I wanted us to go out for dinner at this new place that just opened. As I was driving down our street, I noticed a car pulling out of my driveway. We passed each other and I immediately recognized the guy. It was her old college professor. So I immediately go inside the house and found my wife standing in the kitchen wearing just a towel. She was so stunned that she didn't even know what to say. Like she was fumbling her words asking me why I was home. I immediately asked why her professor had just left our house and why was she in a towel. She told me I was overreacting and nothing had happened. So I went straight up to our bedroom and she tries to stop me. When I got to our room, it was obvious what had happened. I told her I was going to contact his wife if she didn't tell me everything. Finally, she broke down and admitted it all. They had been having an affair on/off for 3 years. She said it started the semester after she left his class. But she claims that she was brainwashed by him and that she didn't really want to do it. She said he was in a position of power, even though he wasn't her professor anymore, and claims she was manipulated into a sexual relationship over a 3-year period. It's been a week since I found out. I moved my stuff out that next morning when my wife was at her parents' house and I contacted a divorce attorney. I feel like a zombie. None of this even seems real. My wife has been texting, calling and emailing me non-stop asking for forgiveness and a second chance. Her family's trying to contact me as well to convince me to give her another shot. Today, I finally blocked her on everything in her family. Fortunately, I have a great support system and everyone has been super helpful. I'm going to schedule an appointment with a therapist next week so I can get the ball rolling. I know it will take time to heal and I know I deserve better. Sorry for the long post. I really needed to get this off my chest. Here are some best comments from community. She's completely full of shit. She's an adult and made these choices on her own. Keep the divorce proceedings going and be sure to contact the professor's wife. You should post on survivinginfidelity.com. You will get a lot of great advice from them. This is 100% a thing what anybody says. Obviously it's a massive generalization and doesn't apply to every single person, but I've seen it so many times. A woman can become more attracted to a guy simply because other women seem to want him. Whereas men are the opposite. For me personally, I'd be fine if every other guy thought my girl was ugly and left her alone. Lamau. Don't forget to alert the college. If you can fuck his job, that would be a small consolation prize. You should fully expose him, if you can. Gather whatever evidence you can and rub them in his face. Also, send a big message to her family, explain your side in case she lied about the situation and underplaying it. I would contact the wife anyways. She deserves to know. Why would you make this up? When I was cheated on. So many people knew and none of them told me. When I found out, I told the woman's fiancé at the time and he was devastated, didn't ask for proof, and extremely grateful that I told him. His wife's guilt will tell him the truth, even if she cannot admit to it herself. I'm so sorry you are here. Something's wrong when honest truth is not shared. I don't know what it is. But it's wrong. There's a shame in sharing horror news. Especially personally hurtful things. I don't yet know why. But it is. How can close friends and family not speak? There's something wrong. Sorry you are here. Be good to yourself and love yourself. Your wife's confession is all you need. Tell the betrayed wife and report the affair to school officials. As others have already noted, your wife is a bald-faced liar. I would bet real money that she initiated the affair. Certainly, she is not his first student. He knows the drill. An attractive student flirts a little. He reciprocates just enough to pique her curiosity and he starts dropping breadcrumbs until she becomes obsessed. I forgot to mention that you should not attempt reconciliation under any circumstances. There's nothing in it for you except prolonged, excruciating pain and ultimate failure. You will never be able to get past the magnitude of her betrayal, no matter how sincerely remorseful and sorry she is. There is a way to recover recent Snapchat, up to about a month's worth, even if they are deleted. But you need to act immediately. Contact her and tell her that you need her phone, the phone password and her Snapchat username and password. Take the phone and other stuff to a phone-savvy friend that you can trust. Independent phone techs may do the recovery work for you, but you are likely out of luck with techs like Geek Squad. Corporate might not allow it, although if you took a Geek Squad tech off to the side and offered him or her $200 to do the recovery freelance, that person may take you up on a chance for a quick easy $200. If she refuses the phone, that is ironclad proof that she is lying out of both sides of her mouth. She's completely full of shit. She's an adult and made these choices on her own. Exactly. She doesn't feel any remorse for any of this. She's simply trying to minimize her cheating. Op literally had to force it out of her by saying he'll tell the prick's wife, which I hope he does soon once he gets his assets in order. And for 3 years? Question mark. There's no forgiving that. No point in taking back what is now soiled, rotten and putrid. Op, if you read this, get her out of your life, my friend. For your mental, emotional and physical health. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell for any future cheating stories.